So, cool kids. Some of us are driven to excel. Some of us are driven to repel. And all of this is going to lead us to our own personal hell, depending on where we dwell. So, what I want to say, okay, is that every day is an amazing day to be alive. And I want you guys to think about life, like contemplate the larger meaning, the existential crisis that is your existence, your particular run at, being. And I also want you to think about why your silver run isn't going to be as good as it should be. So one of the reasons it could be bad is you just don't have the silver to back your smack. So I was talking about 1888, but I think 1887 opens up a few things for us. So if you remember, if we looked at our Mexican coins, 1887 was what we needed. I could be wrong, because we had 1886, 1885, and 1884. So then 1883 becomes a thing, doesn't it? Well, if 1883 is a thing, how far back can we really go? I don't know. 1883 might be it for us. It might be. But we got to get through the aughts and the teens of this century before we can ever even, in the 20s, before we can even think about any of that other stuff. So, but 1883 is looking like it might be the end of the run. I don't know yet. But I still got to do 25, 24, 23, all this. I don't know if I can do it. Because I don't buy a lot of this bullion stuff you guys like. Why do that when you can get a 1932 quarter for $2.22? Why would you buy, when I bought this, do you know when ASE was running? ASEs were running like 30, 40 bucks. So why on earth would I buy an ASE? When I can buy a Barber dime for $1.36. Doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense. So I'm just saying. So we'll see how this goes. It's entirely possible I end at like 2016 or some stupid date like that. You know what I'm saying? On my run, on my actual run. But I still have to wait for that 2025 coin to come in. So, it'd be really cool if we could get to 1875, wouldn't it? That'd be neat. But I don't think we're going to do that. Anyway, guys, I want you to be excited about your run. I want you to know my run is probably going to be garbage. Honestly. Once that 25 coin comes in, hopefully next week, I'm going to actually do the run. We'll see if we can get to the 1870s, but it's looking like 1883, something like that. Maybe 1882. And then we're going to run out of steam on that. But the fact of the matter is, I'm likely not to get out of the 21st century. That's the truth. So, enough of that. That's the silver run, guys. Now let's talk about what is silver doing. So, silver right now is at a 13-year high. And the reason that's significant is because last time it reached this high, it went to an all-time high. So, I'm not saying that's going to happen this time. I'm just saying it's more possible now than it's been in years. So keep that in mind. And try to imagine a world where the GSR is 50 to 1, 40 to 1. Oh, that could never happen. Yeah, it happened in 2012. So 2012 wasn't that long ago. It really wasn't. Seems like yesterday to me, but what do I know? But what I want you guys to know is that you did the right thing, okay? Even if you sold it all tomorrow, right? You saw the value in the white metal. and you made the moves that made it possible for you to sell it all tomorrow. And you might decide to sell it all tomorrow and decide, well, I want to, I don't know, buy real estate or buy stocks. I don't recommend equities, but I'm not giving financial advice. You might want Bitcoin or something like that, and that is amazing. The story of that, honestly, as far as, return on investment so far. But I caution you with the usual cautions. Can silver go to zero? It never has. Could it? Sure. Has it? Never. Could Bitcoin go to zero? Well, Bitcoin was worth zero a few years ago. So, does that mean anything? We don't know. It's the unknown. So you got to play your game. You got to play your hand of cards, right? And you got to pick your poison. Take your chances and mitigate your risks depending on your risk tolerance levels. But the fact that you're already stacking precious metals means you're either dumb as a box of rocks or keenly intelligent. And only time will tell. All right, guys, that's all I got. Have an amazing day. Thanks for watching, and like, share, and subscribe, all that jive. Bye.